I promise you this is so far from anything that you've ever been to.
And now.
All right, key driver number 5, add more value. Follow up, give more, receive more. So what can we do? So 5A, deliver raving fan world-class service. For those of you that are doing, buyer consults, I mean, how can you make that, when you really think about, like, how can you totally blow away a buyer that's coming into your office for a buyer consult? Just think of ideas, how they're greeted at the door, if you can reserve a spot for them, all these things that you can actually do and make it fun. Stacy.
This goes back a little bit, but we started doing in our team meetings, we called it buyer agent battle, where we would have
Fight to the death.
We would have them present the buyer presentation to each other, and then we gave them tips. And it was amazing how many couldn't even explain the team. Or they'll be like, oh, here's Stacy and Tyler, then, well, I'm not on this one because it was an old one. I'm not on here, but so if you buy a house, I'm like, oh my gosh, I would have left 20 minutes ago.
So they call it buyer agent battle. So they have buyer agent battle. I guess it's like, what's the movie with the rappers and like one goes and the other goes. But just like having your agents present the buyer presentation or role play and kind of making fun of it. So increasing conversion. Mike.
In terms of better customer service, so I just created some videos after the buyers get signed by my buyer's agents. I created a video viral, very basic and rough, but it just goes through me telling them everything's going to happen on a typical buy-side transaction, some of the pitfalls that are going to happen, and basically just trying to give better service and doing it via video with me, so it's branded by me, and like the buyer's agents just convert. They don't educate the buyer that much during the consult. Then it's out, we're seeing homes. So how do we automate that? So a lot of videos, so that's good.
Even setting up a free blogger platform that it just have a sequence of videos. Like they have a spot for the video, and you explain the video, and these 5 videos. It's just part of the service that we provide. Really good. What else on? For the guys and gals that are doing in-office consults, that is an amazing opportunity to show them how you do business. In terms of wow service, especially, I think it's hitting me, right? I tease Kevin especially, like, you're just doing that because it's easier. But that was just my limiting belief that it's hard to get people to do that. But can you imagine someone, coming into, and your office was like Zappos, or like you worked on your culture and it was just this amazing special place, and you got people to come in, and the person like Hillary giving a tour in our office, and how she gives a tour in our office and shows like why each of these different people, how they're all unified and synchronized to deliver an amazing service and get you the top dollar and make it hassle-free in the least amount of time. And these are, that really hits home when I begin to think of what other companies are doing outside of real estate. Tyler.
What we do is kind of like I think what Kevin mentioned. When our receptionist, she looks at our listing appointment calendar. When she sees one coming up, we have a cute little chalkboard that sits on our reception desk that says welcome and puts their name on it. And when they come in, she greets, she knows, she's like, oh, you must be David and Sue. You're here for Stephen. Oh, great. It's like we're expecting them, and
Yeah, like welcome to our home.
Right.
Yeah, that's really, really good. Anyone else?
Something similar with that, we also have every agent where I say ask what their favorite candy is, and then we have their candy bar.
Cool. And
the admin will go on like a hunt for like this specific candy bar that you can't find anywhere.
See, that's really good. Can you imagine whoever, an adult, ever get like, what's your favorite candy? Like, what's my favorite candy? I just want to sell my home, and Handy Andy over here is asking me my favorite candy. That's really good. It's stuff like that, I think, that just a little bit of thought, and it just has to end up in an action plan somewhere or a checklist for the front, So just have an awareness around that the experience that your clients are getting when you're meeting with them. I've had many buyer consults on hoods of my car, in other people's homes, in coffee shops, but really think about how you can even borrow your attorney's office if they've got a sleek office, or how you can manage that experience as much as possible.